The network is clearly one of the strongest things you take away other than your degree. And it's not just having those people as part of the network, it's having access to them.
The sole reason might be the fact that it's very close-knit, and I feel the alums are a lot more caring.
It just starts over the year at ISB. It continues throughout your life.
Today my network is so wide because of the ISB network, and not necessarily only from my class. There were so many other classes which have done so interesting things.
I only realized it after ISB that the network is worth so much. It's friendships, relationships, business contacts, all of those rolled into one.
It's a very great opportunity for you to identify people who you want to work with.
The important thing is, whenever I've been in and out of a particular location, if I want to connect to an alumni, there is always someone there.
For the last year and a half, we've been trying to hire a high caliber person for the position of a Vice President Marketing at my company.
We have something called the Alumni mailing list, which is constantly on.
If you're going into a new city and you need general information, or if you are in a professional context, you know there is an influencer or a stakeholder for your deal, or there is fundraising to do, you reach out to the guys in the banking industry, the venture capital or the private equity. I think it just converges so well if you can leverage that network.
I would attribute the most important and significant break in my career when I moved from Kotak to City. And the reason I moved is because one of my batchmates was in City at that point. I mean, he called up and said, we're looking for someone. If you're interested, I'll put you across to the right people.
Zahabia Khurakiwala is the MD of Wokhard Hospitals, and I just had to open the directory, get her mobile number and call her as another alum, and that really gave me easy access to somebody like her.
But the amount of work which gets done on this alumni email list is pretty impressive. If you're looking at any sort of corporate in India, one email to the alumni mailing list and you sort of have a connect, you have a foot in the door to at least talk to someone, to start and build a relationship going ahead.
I just send out a mail to the alum community, and invariably I have responses from them too.
If you're looking for venture funding, there's an ISB alum in every top venture fund in this country and abroad.
We reached out to my alumni, and in fact, we found some very great people's resumes. We ended up having much greater conversation. It was like a whole new door was opened to us, and we ended up hiring one of my batchmates, class of 2010 student, and he's been with us for the last 6 months. It's been a fantastic decision that we took.
If you're looking for any kind of particular advice on an aspect of your business, there are ISB alums in the top consulting firms in this country whom you can simply call up and take free advice, which generally costs a lot of money.
I've had situations where people helped each other start companies, have actually written checks for capital. Last week I'd written a check to help somebody out of a temporary financing issue.
And I think that job actually made me what I am today in terms of my career success.
I have been part of other alum networks from my engineering college days and other institutes too. But this network is something special.
It's a very strong network. It's how we use it to our best advantage.
Whenever you plan a career switch or a move later in life, that all these alums are happy to help.
It just surprises me to no extent that how much you can leverage out of a network.
Whatever you want to do, there are people there who think like you and who will help you achieve what you want to achieve.
With the years to come, we are all very excited with every passing batch, that because we're adding another 800 or so students to this alumni network.